Okay. Seems like I have removed the hum from the lights. But now we hear the hum of the air conditioning unit, which is great. All right. Hopefully everybody can hear everything. Gonna share stream real quick. Let's see. Sure everybody can see everything or hear everything, and then I will make 2 more posts and we should be good to go. All right. Got the word out there best I could. So I have been looking at this all day and trying to figure out exactly what the changes are between the Japanese game and the English game, and there seems to be a lot, and there seems to be a lot of different things that you can get and you can pull in these products. So I am pretty interested in seeing how it works out. So these are the 3 card products that came out with the English release. So we have the cheer set, which is basically just 20 of each cheer, which is your Pokemon energy, your basic lands if you play Magic. And then it comes with 4 leaders if you play One Piece. They're called Oshi cards in this game. It's who you build your deck around. Yo, what's up, Mark? How we doing? Then we have the starter deck. There is 1 starter deck here in the game for just now, but every set after this I think gets 3 different starter decks. So the most important thing about this is it has your support that is exclusive to this deck. So most people wanted to buy at least 2. I'm going to open it later to see exactly how much of each card we get in there, so that way I have a definitive video proof of what this looks like and like how many you need to actually play the game, because as far as I know, that hasn't changed from US to, or from Japanese to US game, or for English game, is that the support cards you need to play are exclusively in here. So you're gonna need 2 of these if you wanna play, I believe. But this is the booster pack. This is what it looks like when it's opened. This is what it looks like when it is sealed, and they're quite small. So I have this is a penny sleeve, a bag of penny sleeves. So that's about how big. And if you look on the side, like, these boxes are teeny tiny. And like, here's a top loader for reference. They're slightly bigger than a top loader this way. So yeah. Thanks, Art. We will, you can check the VOD later to see what I opened, but from what I have seen, we have the cases, all 12 booster boxes come in a box like this. So this is what it looks like. There are 3 of these in each master case and 12 of these in each of one of these. And then I looked at our master case, which we ordered at the store, and it looks like it came from Japan. So it's possible that, I know when I ordered off the hololive website, I got hit with taxes and fees and shipping, so I'm pretty sure this product is going to eat a lot of tariffs and taxes and fees and stuff. Yo, what's up, Barzy? But yeah, this is what we got. So I just want to start real quick with the cheer set because that's very easy to go over. And I'm just going to open it. It's very small. I know I have big hands, but it is basically roughly the size of the cards themselves. And I'm going to open it. So we take it out. There is your hOCG card right there. I'll do a little bit of a stand here. Oh, these are at the store. So these are not leaving the store. We are not buying these or selling these. These are going to be at the store. So you can't get your hands on this product until Friday. But I wanted to open so that way everybody could see what we're looking for. So I have new lighting here, so I'm going to try and hope that this works. But this is the cheer set. So we have 1 of the hOCG cards, 2 of the hOCG cards, 3 of the hOCG cards, and 4. That comes with every cheer set, and then I think it's 20 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then we have the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Alrighty. So if you buy the cheer set, again, comes with this little bitty deck box here. And it comes with 1 of each promo. Now these are just very generic leaders. They're not going to be the competitive playable ones. Those are going to be the ones in either the starter decks or the ones that are in the booster packs themselves. But this is what you get if you bought it. I think Bushiroad was selling them for like $9. You'll probably find them for much more than that out there. It was the first product to sell out on hololive when they were selling them direct to consumer, and I know our store is completely sold out of them. The only way that you can get the cheer cards for your decks are either from this set, from the starter deck, which is just going to have green ones, or there's some number of them per pack. So if you want to play during set 1 at least, you're probably going to need these. So that is what we have there. And now, let's check out the starter deck. This is Sora and AZKi. Some people thought that we were going to have two different starter decks, but this is one starter deck featuring both characters. So that's what we have there. Let's see, I'm gonna cut open the box over here. I'm just gonna open one of these for now, just so I have a video record of what the actual box opening of the product was like. And we get to see what's in the box, yeah? All right. So, I'm going to, ooh, very cool. All right. And, all right, that's it. That's all that's in the box. Let's see what we got. So it looks like we have these thick cardboard damage counters. Now I know that they also sold the acrylic ones of these with the hOCG skill and all of the different, I don't actually know what these are called in the game. They're damage counters in Pokemon, but they function the same way. So they did sell acrylic ones with the release of this. And then it looks like they have these kind of thick cardboard ones here. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna put this over here for now. All right. So yeah, it is pretty thick. They are double-sided. So these aren't terrible. And then we have the quick rule sheet, which was in the Japanese one, so this will be the official English version. As you can see, it's about as big as this tray here. So yeah, this will be pretty cool to compare to the ones in the community Discord to see how well the terms translated over. But yep, here is the simple rules manual. And then I don't think there's a detailed rules manual. I think that's just it. I think you just get the quick sheet. And then, of course, your paper playmat. That shows the positioning of all of the cards. Oh, it has the phase order on there too. So you get to see exactly where all of your cards go. Okay. So that's the little inserts that comes with the starter decks. Let's see what the actual starter deck itself has. So it's in this cardboard case. Oh man. Okay. Well, it looks like, I don't know if you can see this, but the front card's there, and then some, here, I'll try to stand up so you can see, some of them have slidden out. So if I try to pull it out, you can kind of see that binding isn't quite good, or some sort of factory issue there, but it looks like it is held by the same similar kind of thing that the cheer deck was held by. Let's see what we got. I'm going to pull this out. Okay. So we have these two hOCG cards. So we have AZKi, 6-life hOCG, as well as Sora, the 5-life hOCG. We got white and green. So we do have white cheers in here, which is good because the two best decks starting off are, of course, white. So having access to these are going to be important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so these are the first cards. So we have the unlimited Sora hOCGs, this is new. And they give you 4 of those. And then we have the foil limited hOCGs, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what terms we're going to use for these. We have 4 of those in 3 of those. Okay, 3. Then we have the first bloom. 1, 2, 3. We have 2 of the buzzes. Then we have the Hope Debut Iris in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 unlimited OZKis. Let me put this up here just so I can try and break down exactly what's in here. Debut OZKis. 3 of the foil ones. 1, 2, 3 of those. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. All right, so now we got spots. Yeah, I'm gonna move these over. All right, this is the important thing. All right, let's see the counts on the supports. 1, 2, 3. Nodoka. 1, 2, 3. Mane-chan. 1, 2 normal PCs. 1, 2 sub PCs. 1, 2 amazing PCs. 1, 2 circle of listeners. And 1, 2 first gravity. So the big changes from the Japanese one to the English one are we're going to have 4 of the unlimited debuts in this deck for each character, which I believe is different. And then the counts on the supports are 3, which again, this is limited to this product as far as I'm aware. 3 of these also limited to this product. Getting 2 normal PCs is huge because this was at one time a $3,000 or $20 to $30 common in Japan just due to product availability. So having those in the start deck, really important. Sub PC also very playable. Amazing PC is also playable in certain decks. I'm not really sure about these 2. I'm pretty sure First Gravity is pretty good, at least in this strategy. But yeah, this is actually much better, an improvement, and I'm surprised to see so many holo cards in the deck. So definitely great value. Definitely great value. If you're going to be playing, I think you just buy 2 of these. And then as far as like the competitive deck, there have been some people talking about it online as far as what decks are competitive. Now I know that Kanata and Promise, these 2 here, are arguably the best decks when they are unrestricted, but this deck also was playable, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure how many people we have in the chat who might be more knowledgeable about the metagame than me, but I believe this deck was also like not bad. So again, just to go over the counts one last time, especially since we've gotten some new people since I opened it. We've got 2 of these, 3 of the foil debuts, 4 of the unlimiteds, or 3 of these, yep, 3. Then 4 unlimiteds, 3 of the foil ones, 3 firsts, 3 firsts, 2 seconds, 2 first blooms, 2 of these debuts, 2 of those firsts, 2 spots, 2 spots, 2 debut Iris, and then 1, 2, 3 Nodoka, 1, 2, 3 Mane-chan, 2 normal PC, and then 2 of each of the other ones. That's the start deck. So when you buy the start deck, that is what you will get. And then as far as I'm aware, I have not played this deck yet, but this is one of the top 5 decks to look out for according to lists that we saw or videos that we saw from Weiss and Chill and some of the other people. So this start deck, definitely important. And then we already opened the cheer set before, which had the 4 color-based leaders, and then all of the cheers. Like so. All right, now we're gonna get to the fun part. We're gonna open a case of boosters. So once again, I have an open one here. I have a sealed one here. And there are 12 of these. They are pretty small. So just to compare again, to the size of a penny sleeve bag. Not much bigger than a penny sleeve bag, or compared to a top loader. That's about as big as these boxes are. And on the back, this is something I saw with another person who did a box opening earlier. And I will stand up so you can see this. There is a pretty lengthy explanation of what you can get in here. There are 8 packs in here, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 regular rarities and then 5 of the parallel rarities. So there's 10 different rarities that you get, and there's been a lot of mixed information about what you get in a case. So let's see what we get here. I'm not sure what we're going to have, but we will find out together. I know very little about this. I think most people do, because we know that the packs will be different this time around. All right, there we go. Let's see, normal PC. That's a good one. Sport, we got a first Iris, first Iroha, got a blue cheer. Okay, that's a, which rarity is this? This is considered RR, which according to the back of the booster pack, that is the highest rarity in the pack, probably. Okay, so this is a white. Let's put that up there. Debut, oh, the restricted debut Kanata, good to see that. And then this is considered a rare. This is just a rare. So I'll put that up there. Glad to see the debut Kanata. Going to be playing 4 of those. All right. Oh, cool. The back's kind of glossy. I like that. All right, support. Got a debut, and then this is our RR green. First, okay, the idle microphone is good, and this is our rare. Is the second bales. All right, cool. Let's put, these are items, mascot. Should I sort these? I can sort them, that's fine. We'll just do that. All right, next pack. So as far as I know, this Zeta that we opened, the Buzz Zeta, is pretty good. This is the one that if you would take damage, you may roll a die. If it's odd, that damage is not taken. I know that that is the centerpiece of some decks, so it's good to see that. Glad we opened that. I'm mostly curious about how many cheers I'm going to get in this case, so that'll be interesting. I don't think I'm getting guaranteed 1 per pack yet, but I also haven't been paying attention. So we got a mascot, get this. Ooh. Okay, so this is an SR. An SR, Hochimashi SR is one of 28, so this is the second highest rarity in the second rarity list, so that's cool. Got this SR. We got the limited first polka. That's good in the polka deck. And then spot. Where am I putting spots? Those are like colorless, right? So we can put those over there. All right. All right, Mori spot. AZKi. Debut Iris, Unlimited Iris, that's good. Okay, we got a red cheer. And then here is our S. I will learn what all of these different rarities mean eventually. And then this is our rare. If anybody in the chat knows and can help me try and figure out the different types or the different pull rates, if anybody knows that, that would be cool. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of learn as we go. These are pretty deep. Nice. All right. Let's see what we got. Nice. Okay. Coroni, that's good. This is that, and then, oh, good. I need these for Pecora. Not Pecora, that is Pecora. I need that for, what's her face? Kiara, Polka. That's a 3 or 4 of in the Polka deck, so that's good to see. I like that. Okay, let's see what we got. Kanata first, Polka, Mascot, Blue, Kobo, AZKi. Oh, the second Iris. Okay, that's good. We like to see that. That's playable in Promise. All right. Do you get like 1 Oshi card per box? I wonder how they're expecting people to play the game if the Oshis are pretty hard to get. I haven't got one yet. And again, there's only 12 packs in a box and only 8 cards per pack, so it's pretty expensive for game. All right, Upal, that's good. Debut Polkas, love to see it. Encore, so this is gonna be, I guess this is just like a foil common or uncommon. Is that what S rank means? Probably. I will figure that out later. Promise event, love to see it. Second Coroni, all right. That's cool. That's cool. That's our rare. But again, the thing that's interesting about this game is because it has this mechanic here, the rule box, the extra box that says you can have as many of these as you want in your deck. A lot of these debut cards are actually going to be more expensive just because you need so many of them than a lot of these rares that we're putting up here. Okay, debut AZKi. Okay, we got a first Mume, Kobo, got a Fan, Zeta, Pecora, Veils, and oh yes, good. This Kanata, this first Kanata is really important for that deck, also tier 1 deck in the strategy, or tier 1 strategy in the metagame, in the unrestricted metagame. I mean, it's still a tier 1 strategy, I believe, in the current Japanese metagame too. But definitely a card I want to see because I'm going to need that. All right, Mascot first. Debut. Oh, nice. So this is an SR. It's our first SR. It's definitely got a cool texture. And this is our second SR, actually. Definitely cool texture. Let's see. Can y'all see that? Let's see. We'll put it down here. Maybe, can I angle this light up a little bit? Maybe I'll angle this light up a little bit too. Maybe not. All right. This best will do. But yeah, you see that texture? Looks pretty cool. Nice. All right. Oh, that makes you my enemy. This is Teki Danne, which is Boss's Orders if you play Pokemon. Important card in the meta, exclusive to the booster product. Probably only need 1 or 2 of those per deck at most, so Good to see those. Good to see those. All right, let's see what we got. Debut. AZKi mascot. Nice. All right, so this is our RR second Kiara. The RR is considered which rarity? One of 10 of them, and that's a regular rarity, not a parallel rarity. But still, gorgeous looking card. All right, debut. Good to see that Kanata. And we got a Louis. I think it's funny that they say Louis, because isn't it Takane Louis? I guess it is Louis in English. I don't know, I've never actually seen it written out in English now that I think about it. It'll be interesting to see things like Zain and whatnot written as like troop member or whatever they decided to translate some of these cards as. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, love to see it. This is still, I think, like an 800 yen debut in Japanese. Maybe I should put the shiny ones up there. So we'll put the non-shiny ones here, and we'll put the shiny ones up there. That's what I'll do. Debut Suisei. Okay, cool. Cool. Good to see that. Debut Kiara. Oh, debut Mume. Okay, that's good. And then we got another Marine. Okay. So this is also very good in that deck. The Suisei deck is very good, but it gets better after set 2. So, hello, puppy. What's good? We are in the last pack of our first box. So once again, 8 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. We're about to see the conclusion of our first box, which yet to have an Oshi card, aka the leader. So I'm not sure at what rate those are pulled, but we will find out. Okay, I will need this for Polka, that's good. Our first Axe, that's good. And then we got another RR. So I'm guessing this first box was completely leaderless. Absolutely no leaders in our first box. But we did get the band, the restricted iris, which is good. I'm gonna need 4 of those. But yeah, all right, first box empty. Absolutely no leaders, no Oshi cards, none, 0. That's interesting. Okay, all right. So as far as I'm aware, this is a sealed case I'm opening. So as far as I'm aware, we're supposed to get at least 2 ultra rares in the box. And we're supposed to get at least one of them could be a alternate art Oshi card. So that will be cool to see which ones we do get. I personally would like ones that I want to use, like the Kanata second, for example. I know it's going to be restricted down to 1 eventually, so it'd be cool if I got the rare one. Of course, the any of the leaders as the cooler prints would also be pretty awesome. But yeah, with 10 rarities, it's kind of hard for me to track exactly like what's good. Good to see that. Good to see these. I know that these are decks I already have pre-built here at the store, so it'll be good to actually have the cards for them. Okay, so this is good. This is good. I was hoping that this would happen. Okay, so we got the regular rare Suisei, and then we got the borderless one. So here's a good side-by-side comparison here. So this is the regular rare. So you can see it says R down there. And then this is the SR. Those are the 2. Very cool. And then we did do that with Marine as well. So it's like, I guess if you play Magic, it's kind of like a borderless treatment. The art's the same, but it's a little bit more zoomed in. It's got a bit of a texture. So it looks like that's the type of card difference we're looking at. All right. Let's see. All right. First Fume, Kobo, Mascot, Fan. All right, Iroha Buzz. This is an RR. Aki, Suisei first. Second Mume. All right, good. Love to see that. Love to see that. Would love to see more of those. Love to see more of those. I'm hoping with this case I'm going to get enough to build the decks that I already have built here, which is Polka, Promise, Kanata, and I don't remember what else, but it would be nice to be able to build the majority of the decks that I already have here proxied up at the store. Another debut Kanata, that's good. I'd love to see that. Oh yeah! So this is what Zain, and but they call it Troop Member here. I love that. Love that, because I'm a big fan of the Polka deck, so love seeing that. I got another Techie. Are we still gonna call it Techie, or are we gonna call it Enemy? What are we gonna call this? I'm not sure. I'm so used to calling it Techie, I don't know what else to call it. So, let's see. Got it. Okay. All right. Sora, Kotori. Oh, we got something shiny. I see something shiny peeking. Oh, we got the Kaneru. Kobo this is the SR. Okay, so all of the SRs have this cool, like, textured, almost like scaly treatment. I don't know. Let's see if I can try to get that into the light so you can see it. But that looks pretty cool. I'm into that. Another Polka. That's good. Another Polka. And then we got another one of the bells. We got Bay second as our rare. So it looks like the hits are in the center of the pack, and then the rares are in the back. And then, all right. Another Suisei, that's good. Zeta, Pecora, Zeta, Bells, and then we got a spot. All right, that pack was all right. So if these cost, what, 60 plus taxes and fees, and there's only 12 packs in these, does that mean that these are like, what, anywhere from $6 to $7 a pack? That's a lot. The chair. All right, we got the second Sora. Tokino Sora. Debut Kiara and more Kiaras. Now, again, I don't know if anybody from the Discord who might know more about the meta than me is in here, but I believe once we have Chloe, who is just like a cheer ramp first from the second set, like, don't Suisei and Kiara just get like super good? So I am happy to see those, even if I'm not gonna probably use them right away. Second AZKi. This is another RR. Limited, debut, and then this is the rare version. So again, pulled these back to back. I don't know if this is coincidence, but in my boxes so far, I have pulled regular versions and special versions of the same card back to back. So there's Suisei, and then again I pulled the Marine in the previous box. Coincidence? Maybe. Who knows? All right, let's see what we got. Aki first. Debut Iris, love to see that. Debut Kuroni, that's love to see that. Love to see that. Promise. Okay, so this was got another Kuroni. I don't know. Is that actually played in Promise? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's just 2 debuts and the firsts, if I remember correctly. So. let's see. KFP, good to see. Then cheer. You know, I should have been actually paying attention to how many cheers we've been getting, but I have not been. I've just been trying to open these. All right, so we got the debut Kanata, that's good. And then we got another one of the Kanata. So that was a good Kanata pack. Good Kanata pack. And we're down to 3 packs left in this box. And so this will be our second box, and we have yet to see a leader card. I'm getting a little worried. All right, I'll go in Polka as well. Got the first, another Axe, that's good to see. This is the RR. Got hololive, and then Aki. All right, 2 more packs. See, are we ever gonna open a leader? Who knows? We'll find out. I have to stop saying leader. I have to stop saying other games terms when I'm talking about this game. So, I mean an Oshi. We have yet to pull a single Oshi card in this case. So, hopefully that changes. Oh, nice. That's a movie. I think that's the first one I've gotten too. Gotten quite a few of those Marines. All right, hopefully this has our first leader. If not, I don't know how they're gonna expect us to play this game. It looks like the meta in English is gonna be only AZKi deck, because that's the only deck that anybody can find, because we can source the starter decks. All right. Foil debuts, neat. None. 0. 2 complete booster boxes. Not a single Oshi card yet. Okay. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Also have not been getting many cheers like at all. So if you don't have green, if you're trying to play a red deck or a blue deck, you might actually be priced into getting the cheer set so you can actually play those decks. All right, box 3. We're doing 12 boxes, a sealed booster case, and there are 12 packs in each box. So that is what we are doing. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm in that. Sorry about that. I am back. Somebody just came through the front door. So, yeah, we have no leaders. 0. No Oshi cards yet. None. All right, so this is the start of box 3. That's where we were. That's where we'll continue. I am seeing a lot of the staples that I do need to play decks, which is good. Like this one. But possibly the single most important cards, the Oshis, I have not seen a single one yet. Not a single one. So that's interesting, I guess. Oshi's Doko. All right. Mascot. Debut. Mascot. Okay, well we are pulling good cards that I need for the meta. That was also good. So that I think that is my 3rd restricted Kanata debut, and that is my 2nd Mume. So I'm pulling a lot of the cards I need for Promise. It would be nice if I pulled the Oshis so I could actually play those decks. That would be cool. Okay, blue, green, red, got a Buzz, debut, Promise, event, that's good. Spots. Are any of the spots playable? I know the Picora one is. I don't know about the other ones. Still have no Oshi cards. 0. Zilch. I'm getting a lot of the debuts though, so that's good to see. Yeah, and I was gonna say, we have not gotten a lot of cheers in these packs either. So I guess getting the, that's our third Coroni, second. Getting the cheer set seems to be the way to go if you want to play blue or red, because I have not been opening very many cheers in these booster packs at all. If you wanted to know why there's so many of them in here, is because this is actually the cheers from both the starter deck and the cheer set that we opened up earlier on stream. If you're wondering why we have so many of them you just got here, that would be why. All right, cool, like that. Good to see that. And all right. I'm sure we'll open the key card needed to functionally play the game at some point, right? Right? That'll happen for sure. Surely. There's only 6 of them. I heard if you bought a case, you were going to get all 6. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have bought more. Cheer and all right. Well, this is very cool. This is an SR, but unfortunately not the shiny we're looking for. We got another Bay. All right. And it looked like we were getting approximately what, like three of those like extra shiny special cards in each box, maybe. I have to keep better track going forward. All right, I think that's our third one of those, so that's good. And okay, that's another Kanata. That might be our third or fourth. I have not been keeping track, but that's good to see as well. Okay, got another Polka, that's good to see. I'm gonna need that for the deck. Another debut Kiara, that's good. And nothing. Big whiff. I don't know how many people have gotten their product, but it's gonna be hard to play this game if I don't have the cards necessary to play it. See. All right. Still none, eh? Got plenty of access. All right. I mean, that's a good card. We do want to see more of those. That's for sure. It'll be interesting to go through and kind of count everything at the end to see how many of each things I got from this case. Because, like, depending on how well this goes, I might have to try to source more of this product and buy more of it. Because otherwise, how am I gonna actually play? Yeah, we've gotten 0. 0 in 3 boxes. 0 liters. 0 Oshi cards in 3 boxes so far. None. We still have 2 packs in this box, including the one in my hand, so maybe we'll get 1 in 3. But yeah, I don't know. It's not in this box either. Yep, another Suisei. All right. Last pack. Last pack? I mean, to be fair, like, I did shuffle up these boxes a lot, so maybe we're gonna just get like leader after leader after leader eventually, but no, I don't even have base rarity. No base rarity Oshis either. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't have any. Zero. This is the slot for them when I get them. I have none. Zero. I can't even play the game right now. Got another PC, I guess, which is fine. And oh, the second Kanata. Okay. That's our first one of that. And another Pecora. Like, I'm getting the cards to play the game, except for the most important card to play the game. That's it. Nothing. So, what's this up top? These are the colorless, the spot cards. These are colorless. So I have like colorless cards, white, blue, red, green, and then just various supports. I think I was trying to sort them before, but then I'm just kind of putting them in different piles. I should pull out my foils that I've gotten. These are like, what, mascot fans and tools, basically. There's a mascot, there's a foil. Event, tool, event, there's a foil. And I think these were all my limiteds that I was putting up here, but for some reason I got distracted. Tools can go down there, I guess. No tools, I'll put here, it's fine. Limited. Axe. Yeah. All right, so these are limiteds. These are tools. These are mascot and fans, I think. Is that what we're doing with this? All of these are mascots and fans. All right, tool. Okay. Then I've got some of the foils. Okay. Box 4. Box 4. Beside my mouse. Oh, this is the cheer set default leaders that came in this. This is not playable. This is not a thing. These are the cards from the starter deck and the cheer set that we opened up earlier. I'm just gonna get those off camera. That is not a thing. That is not what we're doing. All right, I gotta open this. So it's like, I guess technically, since I got the cheer set, if I wanted to play a nerfed version of the deck, technically I could play, but it is not at all the way that you're supposed to be playing the game. All right, this is box 4. Box 4, so that is 1/3 of a case. Once again, each box has about 12 packs in it. 12 boxes to a case. Each booster box being anywhere from 60, 65 to I think around 80-ish, depending on where you got them and how much your local game store had to pay in shipping and tariffs and all that stuff, because it looks like these all came from Japan. So even the hololive packs that I ordered direct from hololive, those came from Japan, which I got a notification that those have shipped out. I don't know when they're coming though. So we'll see, hopefully they come soon. I'll have an additional 2 boxes that I can open. Okay, that's another good iris. All right. We are looking. We are looking for preferably Mume and Kanata, but like I'll take any of them at this point. I think I need Pecora to play the AZKi deck. Mascot. I see something shiny. It's a Pecora first. It is shiny, but I'm getting no relief here. This was a sealed case, so I know nothing weird happened, because I got a sealed mastered case. So this was sealed within that master case. Limited. Polka, Penlight, Kiara. Wouldn't it be funny if they released this product and just like forgot to print the leaders? Which no, the Oshis. That's not true, because I did watch a box opening earlier, and in that box opening they did open a Suisei, so I know that they exist. I have seen it with my own eyes. I just not here and now, unfortunately. Okay, yeah. I mean, it looks like I'm going to have all of the cards I need to play the decks I want to build. I just have to hope that I open the Oshi cards to be able to play them. Because it looks like I have enough debuts and I have enough of the first and the seconds to be able to do all that so far. I haven't really pulled any of the super shiny parallel versions of the cards that I really want, but that's fine. Okay. Second. So you say, so this is the cornerstone of that deck. I think this is our first one, so glad to see that. And then this is what rarity is this? This is RR, okay. And RR is considered higher than a rare, so that's like what, mythic rare, I guess? It's like a mythic rare rarity, RR is. And then above that is the Oshi cards. All right, more debut Coronis. Something shiny. Oh, is this Kiara? I think we might find one. Is this finally it? We got Kiara. All right. We can play Polka. We did it. All right. Okay. We are okay. We're living. I can play at least Polka. That's good. Okay. We can play Polka. In tournament legally, I can play Polka now. I don't think I've gotten any of the Polka buzzes though, so that's a different story. But all right, here we are. We got our first leader, and this is just like what, default rarity, right? That looks gorgeous. The foiling on this is awesome. Can you see that? Does that come through? I'm hoping it does. Here, I'll take it out the sleeve just so you can see it without that extra glare, but man, what a pretty card. And this isn't even like the secret rare version of it. This is just the normal regular version of the card. All right, I'm going to put this into a top loader, and I'm going to put it up here. Can we see that? All right, cool. All right, we got one. How many more we need? There's 8 types. All right, we got one of them. Got one so far. And if I was gonna get any of them, I'm glad that I got Kiara, because that is my personal favorite of the first set. So let's hope we keep pulling. I would like to see any of the buzz polkas then. That is the next thing that we are hoping to get. And this marine card loves me. I think I've opened 4 of them and the like super shiny version of that card at this point. All right, I don't need any more of those. Give me more of the other ones, please. More of the other ones, please. What if this box has a double leader? That would be crazy. All right, Cora. Oh yeah. All right, that's actually kind of hype. Foil axe, that's good. I'm into that. I am into foil. I never opened any of the original Japanese, so I can't say specifically how rare the leaders were in that, but also keep in mind that like, I think that retail booster boxes over there were like $50. Leaders could be expensive, yes, compared to the other cards. Like this game, because so many people open it in Japan and there's so many different stores that are buying and selling it, like the average cost to build a deck is like quite low overall. But of that percentage of the deck, yeah, the leaders were a pretty high percentage of it. But sometimes there's commons like Stone Axe or PC or something, just like stuff that, and like the unlimited debuts were some of the biggest parts. Okay, another Picora, that's good. Some of the biggest hurdles to build in the game. So I'm not actually sure, and I know for a fact they did change how yo, T-Fez, what's good? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. But yeah, I should know that you are you always up this late? I know you were before when we were working, so that doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, good night, man. We'll see you around. But yeah, back to the leaders. I'm not so sure. Oh, Kiara second is good. I think that's our first one of those, so I'm into that. I remember when I was trying to buy in, or I was looking to buy in when I was like living in when I was in Japan earlier this year. They were. Good luck resetting your sleep schedule, man. Good luck. Hopefully see you around soon. Yes, another Mume. All right. So that is 1/3 of our box, of our case so far. We've opened 4 boxes, and we've gotten 1 leader card, 1 Oshi card. But we have gotten a decent amount of the other cards we need to play the game. So here's hoping that I get at least, if we're only gonna get, at this pull rate, if we're only gonna get 3 Oshis out of this, I hope I get Kanata and Mume. That would be ideal. I was hoping I was gonna be able to get all of them, but at this rate, it does not look like that's gonna happen. I also don't think I've gotten any of the polkas. Let me look. Yep, none of the polkas yet either. So yeah. Ooh. So it still looks like I'm pretty far from being able to build the decks I would like to build. Okay, let's see. Fan, first Mume, Iris, event, and second this. Why did I put this up there? My brain's turning off. It would be kind of crazy if we open leader after leader after this and we just happen to open 2 dud boxes in the beginning. Not sure. But yeah, PC. I am so glad those PCs were in the start decks, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna count them after this is all done, and I'm gonna see how many PCs we would have gotten from a case if they weren't in the start decks, and then be very, very, very happy that we did get them. So we say, all right, we got our second one. All right, we're getting there. All right, that's our fourth bay. All right, here we go. So that's Suisei. Nice texture. All right, that's our second Oshi. All right, maybe we just opened wrong our first few boxes. Maybe we will actually get there. We'll find out. But this is only our second one. Again, I'm mostly looking for Mume and Pekora and Mume, Pekora, Kanata. Those are the ones that I'm looking for. That is what we are hoping to get. But it is interesting that the first two that we open are literally the ones on the booster pack. So that's interesting from a narrative standpoint, I guess. It's not false advertising. We did get the two main characters. All right. And another Kobo. Still zero Buzz Polkas, which is a bummer. Got a bunch of the Promise stuff, though. Bunch of the Promise stuff. Bunch of the Kanata stuff. Speaking of. Oh, there we go. That's our first Buzz Polka, okay. We're close. We need 4 of those, though. I think this is our second Mume, so that's good. Okay, that was good. We got that's the meta game right there. That's exactly what we're looking for. Mume, Kanata, Polka. That's what we like to see. More packs like that, please. Into that. All right. Let's see. Debut Iris, Kiara, AZKi, Kiara, and another Pekora. All right. So what? Let me double check. This is like a mythic rare, right? Yeah, this is a rare. So R stands for what? Really rare? I'm not sure. We'll see. Double rare, rare. Okay, got it. Oh, is this a double? I think that's Pekora in there. I think that's Pekora. So this is a double leader box. Oh no, it's Aki. Wait. Oh no, that's right. Okay, so we got Aki. That's good. Okay, so we have 3 of 8 now. We have 3 of 8. Another Iris. Good to see that. All right, let's put this one in here. So that's a double leader or double Oshi box so far. We had 4 boxes, if I remember correctly, without a single Oshi card, and now I have 1 box with 2 so far. So there's that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that our luck has pretty much run out for this box. I would be very impressed if we were able to get. Oh, is there a way I can I change this so that way it's not? Which light is the one that is? I didn't realize that we can't really see Aki. Which light is it? Is it this one? Can I do that? Does that help? Okay, that seems to have helped. Okay, you can kind of make out that we got Aki over there. Okay, good. All right. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got. Escort. how many of these? We're gonna find out how many of these we got. Let's see. These spots, man, I'm getting a ton of these. So the Marines, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 already, plus the super shiny one. Hey, Katsuya, what's good? Opening some packs at the card shop for this game that comes out on Friday. So we will have this product available on Friday. You can pick it up, and we're opening a case of it just to see kind of how the breakdowns work for the pack so far. Speaking of spots, that's another one. We're just doing the thing. I haven't really been like online at all. I'm actually technically still in the middle of a hiatus, but this game comes out, so I thought I would. There's something peeking. There's something peeking. Let's see what we get. What are we getting? What is it? Ace! That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. All right, the polka deck is coming together. The polka deck is coming together. It's not the ultra rare, but it'll do. It'll play. It'll play. All right. But what was I saying? Yeah, I haven't been online very much. Just basically on Discord, what I need for work, and haven't been on pretty much any social media at all. Otherwise, since I got back from my last gig, and I'll continue the hiatus after I finish stream here until. Ooh, that's what we like to see. We got foil PC. All right, we're into that. We're into that. Okay, that box was obviously good. All right, we were happy with that box. We like that box. But yeah, Katsu, yeah, I am going to Evo. I am working Evo again. I will be part of the translation team. I know that our mutual friend will be there as well. I don't know if she said that actually publicly yet, so that's my bad. If she didn't, my bad. But yeah, it'll be good to see her again. I'm excited. Evo should actually probably be my last job of the year. Oh, she has said it? Yeah, no, I'm super excited to see her. I haven't seen her in quite a while because I don't think she was at Evo Japan, but Emmy was at Evo Japan. I got to see her and tour her around. That was cool. So I guess I could talk about myself since we got this as well, because there's a lot of people who probably only discovered me for the first time here, just due to the hololive card game and whatnot. But basic breakdown of who I am is I am a nice, like the boomay. I am a professional tournament organizer for Smash Brothers and the FGC, and I've been doing that for about 20 years. I lived in Japan for a very long time, so I am fluent in both English and Japanese. And when I'm not here at the card store, I am working big events like Evo, CEO, Combo Breaker, those kind of things. Yay! All right, foil Mume first. We like that. We like that, especially if it gets restricted. It's good to have a shiny one. I should put the foils up here. I don't think I have been doing that. I think I have. Just missed. Oh, yeah. No. I gotta remember to pack the stickers for Urena and make sure that she gets them. But yeah, anybody who's here for the first time and curious, I am a translator. I work in the video game industry. I've worked for a bunch of different clients, and I mostly do event organization between US and Japan. and I play a lot of card games. So that's all I do. I do a lot of events, and I play a lot of card games. That's pretty much it. On this channel, you can probably also see, if you've been poking around, waiting to see if I get anything cool, that I do have a Dance Dance Revolution machine, and I have done DDR streams in the past. But yeah, I guess that's about it. If anybody has any questions, feel free. We're gonna be here a while. We still got half of this box to open, and then I'm probably gonna want to count the cards and whatnot. But what about Frostbite? Frostbite, I'm actually wearing a shirt. There's a stain on it, so I don't want to show it on stream, but I'm actually wearing the shirt right now. That tournament series ended in 2020 pre-pandemic, like a bunch of projects that I was working on at the time, unfortunately. So I have no plans to host my own event. I do want to help other people make their events better. And that's kind of like what I've been working on. Like, yeah, Kabuto, I actually have a suitcase full of like old Frostbite merch. I have a whole suitcase of it. So if you're ever at an event and you want to like say hi, I don't actually know where you are, but I'm assuming you're into that kind of stuff. If you're ever at an event, just let me know before you go and I can bring them. I have a suitcase full of old merch that I probably have to get rid of at some point somehow, but I just haven't yet. Yes! That's our second one of these. It is restricted in current format, but not restricted. So I'm hoping to get 4 of those to be able to play. But yeah, so after this, I'll probably go on another social media blackout, as I am currently focusing on other things, and then I'll be reactivating everything at the end of the month when I go to Evo. Woo! Okay, we got an SR. This one's very pretty. Second Aki. Very pretty. I like that one. Yeah, let me know. If you're ever at an event, just let me know in advance, and I will... Oh, we got Mube too. That's cool. I have some stuff laying around that I could just give to people. If a bunch of the Japanese community comes out to Genesis in February again, I can probably just bring that entire suitcase and just kind of divvy it out. Yeah, Katsuya, this is what I do for a living, actually. I just like open packs like this. So there was one point where I was just, because I just do this for work. Every time there's a major, set release, I just open cards for the store. And then one day I was like, hey, I could probably just stream this. And I've been doing that ever since. So you're not going to find it on Twitch because Twitch restricted VODs and stuff, but all of my VODs I upload to my YouTube channel, so you can see me open all of the Final Fantasy product that just went through. Oh! Hey, all right, we got another leader. Another, I gotta stop saying leader. I got another Oshi card. All right. So that's 4. That's 4 of them. But yeah, this is just what I do. I just open packs, and I just decided, well, if I'm gonna be in the store opening it anyway, I might as well let everybody see what we're doing, what we got, especially for releases of products that we sell singles of in the store. It's cool for the people who are regulars of our store to be able to, see what we have available for sale, and whatnot. So if anybody wants to pre-order the cards, because now, especially since Magic is the main game that I open on stream, if any of the customers are watching the stream and they see that we open something, then they know that they can go and get it pre-ordered. This. Okay, there we go. But But yeah, this is just what I do. I was doing this off camera before, but now I'm doing it on camera. And yeah, get to see, this is just an event. Okay, another Kanata, that's good, and then another Pecora. I don't know. I know the Pecora one is playable. I don't know if any of the other spots are playable, but I have definitely been getting a ton of them. Again, it could be just the order in which we are opening the packs, but yeah, I feel like I've been opening a lot of those. More of those, and Kiara. All right, 2 more, and in 2 more packs, that will be half. It'll be half a case, 6 boxes. So we're almost halfway there. We've been streaming for how long now? Can't even tell. About an hour and a half. So, we got that. Another axe, we like to see that. Okay. All right, Katsuya, thanks for stopping by. Tell everybody what up for me. I'll try to stop by a stream at some point. More Iris, like that. Crony, that's good. Another cheer. And then the event and another Iris. Okay. So that is half a box. So real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the, hell yeah, appreciate you. I will try. I have email notifications set up for the stream, so next time I'm awake and I see it go live, I'll check it out. All right, so we had 20 from the cheer set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 10 from the starter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was the amount of green cheers that we opened earlier. I'll just put those off to the side. Then we had 20 from the cheer set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of these from the cheer set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my god, I just realized, yeah, I haven't been on stream except for my arms. You can't even see that I'm wearing a shirt. Yeah, whoops. No, I definitely have clothes on. No, you can see it. I just saw it. You can see that my shirt's on. There you go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 from the cheer set, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 from the starter deck. Okay, so just in half a case so far, how many cheers do we open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't tell me these are 1 per box. You get 1 of each color per box? That's crazy. Okay, I guess the cheer set is pretty required then, I guess. Because you're only going to get, what, 12 of each? Which isn't even enough to play a deck. So I guess I'm glad I got the cheer set. Wow. Dang, that's crazy. Okay, I did not know that. Okay. Good to know, good to know. And then in half, let's see what the specials we've gotten so far. Just to see. So I got one of these. Let's see what the pretty ones that we've gotten so far. I'm just looking for the parallel ones. I'll do a full breakdown towards the end, but I'm just kind of curious just to see. Okay, so we got this Kobo, we got this Sisei. I know I got one of the Buzz Polkas. Yep, there's that one. got a first Kiara. Okay, then we got the Aki. And then we got a first Picora. Okay. So in 6, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. We got 4 leaders so far. I gotta stop saying that. There's Oshis. We got 4 Oshis so far. So unless I miss something, this is about what we're looking for. And then these are considered SR, 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 SR. Okay, so these are all considered SR. And this is... S's are just going to be foil common or uncommon, so that's like these here, right? And some of them I put up in here too. And then SEC is the sign card. OUR is going to be a special one of these. And a UR is going to be like a super rare version with alternate art of these, right? Okay. Got it. All right. I'm learning. Okay. This is what we got so far. Awesome. Okay, yeah, thanks for confirming that. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Saxavan? Is that how I say that? Saxavan? All right. That's where we're at so far. You want me just to call you sax, like saxophone? We'll figure it out. But what do we have here? Okay, not important. Good. Okay, yeah. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming. Whatever you want to be called, I'll gladly call. But all right. So this is the second half of my case that I'm opening today. Again, this product, first time ever in English. The second product, already orders were due. And that one's coming out in October. Whatever's comfortable for me. All right, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'll just say Sax for now then, if that works for you. And this product comes out in the United States on Friday. 7/11 is the day. So in about 2 days, you will be able to get your hands on this product as well. More of the spots. So depending on how I open, I'm going to adjust how many boxes I'm going to be buying, because if this is a sealed case and I've only opened this many, oh man, I'm a little worried. But we haven't opened any of our ultra rares yet, and it's supposed to be 2 ultra rares in a case, if I remember correctly. So we definitely, the best is yet to come so far. We haven't opened anything really cool yet. Just a lot of like most basic stuff. So we'll see what we get. All right. It seems like I have been getting a decent amount of the cards that I'm looking to actually play with. I think I've got like 4 of the second Lume, 4 of the first Bloom, Kanata, like a lot of the, I know I got 4 of the restricted Kanata debut. I got a lot of the cards that I'm looking to actually play. The one that I really am hoping that I get 4 of is the Polka, because I want to make sure that I can build that deck. So hopefully I get at least 4 of those in this case. That would be very cool. I know that that's a higher rarity card, so I don't know if I'm guaranteed necessarily to get 4 of those, but that would be nice. But most importantly, I need the Kanata Oshi and I need the Mume Oshi, and I would really like to have the Pekora Oshi as well. Those are the ones that I'm like really hoping to open at some point, because those are the decks that I really want to play. But I do have Kiara, so worst case, I'll be able to play Polka, I guess. Okay, there's something shiny. I see something peeking. Let's see. How do we feel about this? How do we feel? These spots are just, they are just completely attracted to me. They just won't leave me alone. So that's my second very pretty spot. One copy of unlimited debut per box. So if you're trying to get it, so you don't get a case. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, I noticed that I've been getting like a decent amount of the debut, so I wasn't too worried about that. Oh, thank you. My bad. Yeah, and it looks like I'm getting enough of the supports, and I'm getting enough of the mascots and the fans and stuff, but there's some of the key cards that I am just missing. And like what the special rarity ones were about 2 cases, 2 boxes at Anime Expo, and can't make anything. Yeah, I mean, and that was the upper limit, right? Unless you like had friends that would buy for you or something, you couldn't get any more than that, right? So yeah, I could only get 2 boxes from the hololive shop. So I also have 2 more boxes coming to me personally, because I bought those directly from hololive, which ended up being a expensive, costly error. It was 2 per day, but they increased it to 4. Oh man, I would have loved to be there, because they were selling at like 60, 65, right? Yeah, I bought for 60 on hololive's website, and then the shipping from Japan, the taxes, tariffs, etc. It like, because I bought 2 of everything that was available, and that was 2 starters, 2 boosters, 2 of the acrylic counters, and what was the other thing that I got? Because they didn't have the cheer set. What was the other thing that I got? Oh, 2 of the dice, I think. And yeah, it was like $218 subtotal, and they added on like $100. Now that's pretty. Oh, that's the ultra rare. Yo, okay. Okay. All right. This is sick, because like this is a very, 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 very playable card. This is the card that does 250, if I remember correct. This is the one, right? This does 250. And you get 60 for each holomem that is stacked to this holomem. Yeah, so this is the one that does 250, and then you use that, the Oshi, to target 2. So you do 250 front, 250 back. So yeah, that's a good one. That's the alternate art, right? Let's see. Let's see if I open the other one. I think I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, completely different. Completely different. So yeah, that's definitely the ultra rare. Now my hand's in front of the light. So as you can see, complete borderless treatment, like a textured foil. Completely different art. Very, very, very cool. All right, we're gonna sleeve up this one. We'll put this one next to the leaders, so that way people can see at the top. kind of like the progress. All right, so this is one of two pulls from our case that we should be expecting. One of two. These top loaders aren't very pretty, but they're mostly just for display anyway. All right, there we go. All right, we'll put that over there. So that's our UR. Hey, if we were gonna get a UR, I'm glad it was at least a cool, very playable one. Nice. Okay. All right, so we should, at least one of these boxes in here should have another UR or an alternate art leader. So, oh, wait. I'm jumping the gun. I'm opening another pack. I didn't even finish this one. It's okay. We'll take the promise event. All right. Another PC. Oh, there's something else in there. I can see it already. All right, let's see what we got. Moving! We did it. We did it. All right, we can play promise. It's okay. We can play promise. We are very happy about this. This was a very good box. We are happy with this box. All right. Looks like I will be able to play promise. So that's good, because I'm pretty sure I've opened up every other card that I need for promise. I've opened all of the first Mumes. I've opened all the first Irises. Pretty sure I've opened the Cronies too. So I'm pretty sure, and I definitely have enough of the events. So yeah. All right. There we go. So we should have it, and that's what we like to see. All right, let's see if I can slide this a little bit. All right. That's where we're at. Okay, good. We got there. Whew. I will be at least able to play promise. That's good. So I am in Michigan. I'm at a store in Michigan. We're one of the two listed on the hololive website as carrying the product. And I post in both our Discord and the hololive fan Discord about our weekly meetups. And we have sanctioned tournaments where we actually did get the, yes, another polka. That's what I like to see. That's 3 of 4 polkas. What was I saying? We got the sanctioned tournaments through Bushi. We got everything for those tournaments already. So we already got all the promos in stock. So we'll be able to do the sanctioned events, I think, from the 19th. Obviously, we're not going to have any on Saturday because people are just getting the cards in their hands in 2 days. But we are going to have Proxy's legal meetup on Saturday. So it'll be cool to see everybody and get everything done. There. Another Mume. Okay, that's good. All right. That box is done. That was 12 packs, and that was probably the coolest box again. Yeah, all right, let me see. If this light is weird because let's see. If I do that, what happens? It's just really dark back there. Let me see, what if I do, it's pretty dark. That's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. All right. Cool. I have 3 different lights here, so trying to light up the space. So hopefully I can adjust them so that way we're able to see everything. All right. Anyway, that was the best box we had so far. Very cool, very cool. Again, I'm hoping to open Pecora. I'm hoping to open Kanata, definitely Kanata. And then, yeah, I guess I just want to make sure that I have enough polkas to play polka. That card's kind of the entire linchpin of the entire deck, so I do need that. No, it's fine. I would prefer that everybody gets to see the shinies. So I think I've been able to see it. So thanks for letting me know. Like, I'm not always I have chat on one monitor and I have the preview video on the other one, but it has like a little bit of a delay, so I might not always be able to catch things right away. So yeah, please let me know if you notice anything. What are you doing here? Get out of there. All right. But yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of count all of the main cards at the end to see how seated the cases are. At least in my case that I'm opening here, we'll be able to see just how many of each that you get. It's good to know that these are, oh, I like this. Getting this as a foil is cool. I like that. But it'll be interesting as more and more people open the product to see if you're looking to play, if one case is basically what you need or not. I can always buy more boosters if I need them. Hopefully, I'm not sure how popular this game is, so maybe they're still accessible from distribution. If we sell out, maybe we can order. Let's see. Let me look at this box, because I think there was a list of like how many. I'm not sure. Again, it's like further complicated by the fact that it looks like this product came from Japan, so tariffs and shipping are definitely a thing, so I'm not exactly sure how much distributors have and if they have access to it, if they can even get it. Okay, I see something. That might be a leader. That might be a leader. Oh, this is SR. I don't know if I've opened this twice. I know I've gotten the other one. I don't know. This is probably my first of that version. But last three cards definitely in the meta, so that's good. Okay. We're getting close to running out of space for our cards here. Yeah, no, it looks really cool. Definitely looks cool. The parallel, I think is what they call them on the back here. I gotta look. The parallel rarities, they look very impressive. They do look very impressive. I really like the foiling and the texture that they have on them. I obviously haven't touched them. I'm wearing gloves, so I don't know exactly how they feel, but I also don't want these cards to have like a bunch of my hand oils on them either. So PC, that's good. That's one thing that I will definitely do. If I forget, make sure to somebody to remind me. I want to count how many PCs we got out of this case to see just how screwed we would have been if we didn't get them in the start decks. But yeah, if you weren't here earlier when we were opening these start decks, you're gonna want at least 2 of each start deck if you want a play set of the necessary support cards. Yes. All right, that's our third regular polka, and then I have one of the special looking polkas, so we're most of the way there on polka, so that's good. But what was I saying? Oh yes, so if you weren't here at the start of the stream when we opened one of the starter decks, you only get 3 Nodoka and 3 Mane-chan, but you get 2 PC, so you're gonna want at least 2 of the starter decks if you want to play, because as far as I'm aware, Nodoka and Mane-chan, which are 4 ofs or 2 to 4 ofs in every single competitive deck, are exclusive to that product. So you're not going to see me open any of those here. But I am curious. Okay, good. I think that's my 3rd Kanata, so that's good. Kanata 2nd, that is. And I've opened like 6 or 7 of the cronies. Anybody who knows the meta, is crony even like playable? Is crony even playable? I think I've opened like 6 or 7 of them. I think my crony list that I've had proxied up is like 2 debuts and 4 of the first. I don't even think it plays the 2nd. I got a bunch of them. Another axe is cool. Foil. And another iris. Okay. Second crony isn't really used. Yeah, I figured. But yeah. Once again, it looks like you're only going to get 1 of each of the cheers per box. So, as mentioned earlier in the chat, you're gonna need the cheer set, or you're gonna need to buy 20 boxes. Specifically, if you're going to play blue or red, because the starter deck comes with 10 green and 10 white. Which is good because white is like the 2 most dominant unrestricted decks are both white, so we're gonna want a lot of this. But if you want to play Kiara or you want to play Suisei, unfortunately our main cast of characters on the booster pack are also the cheers that are the least available. Oh, okay, I see something there. We got something. I'm hoping it's an Oshi card. I'm hoping it's an Oshi. Let's see what we got. Hey, all right, we got Picora. All right, so what's cool about Picora is this is the Oshi that you're gonna want if you want to play with the starter deck. So this is the ideal green, and that's because of the -3 doesn't matter in that deck, but it's the Oshi skill -2. All right, if your HoloMem is downed during the opponent's turn, you can put all of the green cheers from one of your down HoloMem and any of your other ones. So it's like a way to save your resources in your green decks. So this is, if I remember correctly, this is the preferred green Oshi card that you want to use for the decks. And I think the best green deck is the AZKi deck, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure, but I believe that is what I was told or led to believe. Not sure. All right, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? All right, let's do this. All right, Suisei, you're going up on top of the cheer set because you are an ultra rare, and then we will do that. How's that? Does that work? Does that work? Yeah. We're still also, you don't have to have green members, just green cheers. Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I was seeing that people were saying that you could tech that Oshi into other decks. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Double Picora pack, by the way. Double Picora pack. So, all right. So we're looking for Kanata. You can use Picora Oshi for Promise 2. I did see that some Promise decks in Mirror Breakers were either using Mume, or they were using Kanata, or they were using Picora. So yes, I did see that as well, yes. Okay, so either way, I'm glad to have seen those at least. Man, look at all these spots. We have so many spots. If somebody tries to trade you spots, tell them you don't need them. Because you can just open a pack and they just fall out of them. They just fall out of the packs. You'll have no trouble getting them. All right, so that was our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was our 8th box. was our 8th box. We have 4 boxes left. We still have a ultra rare or alternate art Oshi card in somewhere because we're opening a sealed box. So we should be getting at least one more really big hit in one of these boxes. And again, the card that I am looking for the most is, of course, Kanata. I need Kanata, and that is the one. So right now we have 2, 4, 6. So we're missing 2 of the Oshi cards. I did hear that there was a rumor that in a case you should get 1 of each Oshi. Is that correct? Can anybody back that up? Kanata and Kobo. Yeah. And both of those are playable, so I would like them. But I heard maybe that you could get 1 of each, so it would be a big bummer if we open a sealed case and did not get that. I heard that that was a thing. So I hope that that is true. And another CC. You also heard that you get 1 of each? Okay, good. Well, at least this stream is interesting then. It's very dramatic. As the first few boxes that we got had absolutely no Oshis in it. So I guess it's also good to know that there are boxes without Oshis. But then again, we did get a double Oshi box too. So I'm glad I'm recording this. I'm gonna put it up on my YouTube. If anybody wants to like analyze the pulls to see basically what I got in each box, later we will have that available. It'll be online basically whenever it finishes exporting. Another one of these. But yeah. Yeah, we are like, so because this is new, right? Like, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but these in Japan, these original arts over here, these were promos, right? These weren't in the packs. You could only get them at like some sort of tournament promo or something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, if I remember correctly, those weren't even in the pack, so things are definitely different. Oh, please tell me this is another polka. Polka, yes. Okay, got 4 polka. We're in. That's huge. That's huge. The one to look for is the Picora spot. Yes, I have plenty of the Picora spot for this deck specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 4 regular polkas. Good. I can play the Kiara deck. We're in. That's what we like to see. I'm pretty sure I have gotten enough of all of those cards, so I think I have that deck. So I'm excited. I'm pretty sure I have all of Promise and all of Kanata except for the Kanata Oshi. That is what I'm looking for. I do not have that yet. And I'm pretty sure I have enough debuts. I forgot, I think Sax said earlier that you get 1 of each debut per box. Unlimited debut, that is. So if that's true, I should have 12 of each, which is, I don't think there's a deck that plays more than 12 of a single unlimited debut. Not to my knowledge. I don't think there is. So I should be good on that too. But yeah, not sure. All right. Ooh, pow! All right, we got something. Oh no, that's just like it's just a cool card. It's not a very shiny card. It's the second AZKi. We got the pretty one earlier. Another enemy. Not sure how many of those we've gotten. Almost 1 of each. I went back to check my 2 boxes. I have 1 copy of a few. Oh, okay. All right. So hopefully in a case you should definitely have enough to be able to build anything then. But mind you, a case is going to run you anywhere from like 700 to like 900 bucks, depending on how much you got on shipping, tariffs, and taxes and stuff. So, yeah. 700 would actually be really cheap if you somehow get a case for 700. That seems pretty good. I don't know how the singles are going to be, but as far as like the sealed product goes, I believe 700 is like insane if you're able to lock in that price, because I believe 65 or 60 times 12. So if you were able to buy at Anime Expo, you could buy what, 2 for 4? I'm assuming that's what I meant, or is it a 4-day thing? So maybe you could have bought a full case, but they're not going to be sealed cases, right? So your pulls are going to be kind of all over the place. Yo, we love this card in this house, okay? Look it, we got the full collection. We got all of it. So we got the regular one. We got the regular one. Where are you? Did I pass it? I thought it was like right on top. There it is. All right, yeah, there we go. All right, y'all. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Let's do the Pokemon evolution shot. Here we go. I'm gonna keep this in the top loader though. All right, there it is. Those are the 3 different versions of the second Sisei. That's them right there. So Pokemon does something like this too, right? Where you have like an illustrator rare, you have like a borderless or full art rare, and then like the regular rare. I think that this is normal for Pokemon as well. So, all right, we got all of. We're just drowning in Suiseis, which is great. We're also drowning in spots. I could use a little less of those. So, yeah. So some of the cards have 3 different versions. Good to know. But I'm pretty bummed because that means that the Polka that I really want to play is the alternate art, which probably means that that's an ultra rare, which means that those are going to be very expensive if they're only 2 per case. So I'm a little sad about that. But we got the ones we needed to actually play the game, so we'll take that. We'll take it. All right. Got another iris. Okay. Yeah, the ultra rare Suisei is so good. It's so good. So again, if the initial reports are true, we should be getting at least 1 more ultra rare. And let me look at the back of the pot. The ultra rares, there are 10 different types. Or we could get a signed Oshi, or we could get a alternate art Oshi card. So, and we're still looking for allegedly 2 more Oshi cards. So we still have some cool stuff that we can hit yet. All right, this is a shiny card. Okay, it's just the Zeta. The Zeta's cool. That's like one of the control decks or something like that. It's like, it is a deck. It is a deck. So good to see that. Good to see that. Let's see. All right, so we got, including the one in my hand, we got 3 more packs from this box. Oosh. Okay, gotten a bunch of those Kanatas, so that's good. Yeah, I agree. Max raritying, the decks seem like insane, especially since this is not going to be opened like the Japanese packs. And speaking of the Japanese packs, all right, we got something. We got something. Is this a duplicate leader? We got Louis. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was this our other hit and I just didn't realize it? This isn't OUR. This is the alternate art. Oh. I just didn't realize it the whole time. That's crazy. All right, so we got an OUR. That's cool. Awesome. Was not aware. I only know what the Mume and the Kanata one and the Kiara one look like. I did not even realize it. All right, well. Okay. So the search for Kanata continues. But yes, it looks like we did get an OUR in our case, which should mean that we do not have... Man, it'd be so funny if like people like go back and watch this and be like, this idiot did not even realize that he pulled an OUR like way back in the beginning, because I think that was literally the 3rd one we pulled, because we pulled Kiara, Suisei, and then Rui. So, yeah, okay. So there it is. Those are our hits from the box then. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. I was like, wait, I was like, there's no way that we pulled a duplicate. And then turns out it was not a duplicate. So, okay. Yeah. And like that week, I didn't have the other leaders to compare. So, and I honestly have never seen a Dewey in play in my life. So I didn't even know what the arts look like, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, okay, cool. Well, unfortunately, I think that means that we won't be pulling any more URs, and we're definitely not getting a signed card. I believe that that's how that works. But we are still trying to see if we are going to get a playset of all of the leader cards. That is what we're looking for. And we have 3 more boxes here. So in 3 more boxes, we are hoping to get Kanata and, let's see, we got both green and Kobo, right? Yeah, Kobo. Okay. Yeah, I would be devastated if I didn't get a Kanata. I'm gonna be honest. So, because that's the deck that in our weekly meetups here at the store that I've been playing the most. So that and Polka. I've played a lot of Kiana Polka. I like that deck as well. Big fan of the aggro decks, if you couldn't tell. Those are actually, I like to stick with those decks too, because those tend to be the easiest to teach. So if I'm teaching people how to play the game, teaching people how to do an aggro deck seems to be easier. All right, so we're getting kind of full here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to offload some number of these behind the energy just so I can fit everything in the tray. All right, that way I get a little bit more space to put cards in. Okay. Man, it's gonna be so embarrassing looking back at the VOD. It's just like, casually open an OUR, no reaction. And just be like, oh cool, we got a movie. People in the comments gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about? All right. But yeah, we did start off this stream with only two boxes or 3 boxes with absolutely no Oshi cards in it. So we've come a long way. Hopefully we do get all of them at some point. No Oshi card in this one, though. And the foils are way rarer than I thought they would be. So getting a foil PC and getting a foil axe was definitely big hits. Super into that. Because that's going to be max rarity for those. At least for the time being. You haven't seen a normal PC in a while? Well, guess what? Bam! Happy birthday. There it is. Just for you. Fresh off the top of the stack. But yeah, we have not seen very many of those. That is definitely true. I'm going to definitely count all of the axes in normal PCs to see kind of how many were in our case when we're all done. Because that's a data point that I'm kind of interested in. But yeah, pen lights. I got those. So it looks like the rares, I believe at this point, being approximately 10 boxes through our 12 box case. The rares, we're going to have definitely enough to play PC. Yes, I did get a foil axe and a foil PC. So this case has been pretty good just in general. So I got a foil PC there and foil axe. So I got a foil Zane too, which is cool for me. So yeah, Upals are good. What is Zane called in English again? Zane is troop member, I think. Troop member. Oh, there's something shiny. Let's see what we got. What do we get? Red cheer and... Ooh, that's a very pretty Kiata second. Very pretty. We like that? Can we see that? Yeah. It's pretty cool. I think that deck becomes tier 1 after the second set, right? So that'll be good to have to hang around for. All right. Let's see what we got. Mascot. Debut. Okay. So yeah, we're still on the look for Kanata. Still on the look for something. Something's in there. What do we got? There's Kobo. All right, so if the rumors are true, Kanata should be in one of these boxes, and maybe we will get a guaranteed Oshi playset, because that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get a playset of all of the Oshis, and if that's the case, then that means that they are seated in the cases at 1 each. So that means if you did not buy a sealed case, you may not. All right, let's see. Let me try and put these by color, because I'm going to need a little bit more space here. Here, let me pull these. Let me pull these out. I want to put down these extra cheers here, and then get a little bit more space. And then we have the green Oshis, Aki and Picora. We have the red Oshis, Louis and Kiara. The blue Oshis, Sise and Kobo. And then we got Move It. Okay. So, yeah, if I'm hoping and praying that in one of these other two boxes here, I have at least a Kanata. But if that's the case, that's the last quote-unquote hit that we are missing from this. Other than that, it's just like what kind of a couple, I think there's like a couple parallels in each box, so we might get like a couple shinies here and there. But otherwise, yeah, it's just going to be more of the same. And I think we only were getting what do you call it? We were only getting like 2 of the really shiny ones per box. Parallels, 2 of the parallels per box. So, hey, all right. Another foil. Oh yeah, I did open a foil one of the restricted Mume as well. So that's a good one that I got. I forgot that like this has just been foil of the event cards and mascots and whatnot. I do have some of the foil commons mixed in here too. So I did get a little bit better than that. Yeah, the box. All right, I swear to God, I did not use an MRI machine to make sure that you guys stick to the end of the stream. Okay, I made sure. I did not do that. All right, baby Kanata. Spot. Debut. Hey, okay. I don't know how many Kanatas that is. That's actually one of the things that we might be missing out on. Do we have 4 of the Kanatas? I wonder. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I do have at least 4 of those, so that's good at least. Okay, 2 more boxes left. In theory, we should have a Kanata, and then we should have like at least 2 pretty parallels to look forward to per box. And I just, it had to be Kanata, right? It had to be Kanata. The Kanata Oshi is the one that we had to be missing, like the one that I literally want the most. Like that's what we're missing. All right, Kobo. Louis. So it's interesting that the hits are in the center of the packs, and the hits are in the center of the packs, and the rares are always in the back of the packs. So it's pretty obvious when you get a hit, because you'll start to peel the cards and then you will see. So like I know for a fact that I don't have one in this. Okay. But yeah, the print quality seems pretty good. I'm looking, and I don't see any blurriness or anything. So the print quality seems really good. Got another PC. That's good to see. Got a first foil Kanata. Iris. Yeah, it'd be funny if it was in the last box. I just honestly, I just really want to open it, because my disappointment will be immeasurable if I don't open Kanata. I will be so sad, because like, how am I gonna get it? Like, nobody's gonna be selling singles, and if they are, the Kanata OG is probably gonna be the most expensive one. So I'm just going to believe that we are going to get one of each if we open a case, and just hope that that is true. Oh, we got something. It's peeking. Is it just me, or is there happen to always be a cheer in the packs that have like hits? Oh, okay. This one's very cool. Look at that. So this is just a borderless version of the second. Or actually, yeah, this is just the borderless one. This is not an ultra rare, but it looks different. Is it a different art? Hang on, I think I'm just crazy. Oh my god, so many cronies. Let me see. Oh no, it's right. It's just a borderless, more zoomed in one. So all of the secret arts are like more borderless, zooming in ones. So it's like the same art, but it's more zoomed in, so it's kind of borderless. Very cool, very cool. Oh, does it get better in set 2? Yeah, I have not really looked into the meta past set 1. I played a little bit. So when I was in Japan earlier this year, I paid attention to like the set 3 meta, and I knew that like Suisei and Kiara and whatnot were on top there. But I actually don't know very much at all about the set 2 meta. That's the one that Chloe's in, right? And I know that a lot changed because Chloe's in it. But other than that, if I remember correctly, the Chloe Unlimited debut is still really expensive in Japan. As far as like unlimited debuts go, it's one of the more expensive ones. Okay. Interesting to note that this is rare. None of the I don't think very many of the she's one of the better. Yeah, I saw that the ID decks were pretty good. I haven't seen that, and it's fine if you're spoiling. Like, I obviously speak Japanese and I play the game in Japanese, so ooh, got another polka. That's good. So that I believe is my 5th. So we're good there. I knew that there was like some pretty good ID decks, so that's good to know. The deck that I played the most when I was in Japan was the Fuamoko deck, which is not very good. I'll be honest, it is not very good, especially compared to some of these cards that I'm opening right now. But I did have fun, and they are, I believe they're my favorite of all of the Oshi cards that are currently available, set 1 through 4. But unfortunately, Fuamoko is not very good. But they are fun, and I enjoyed playing them. But at the time, they were like a tier 4 deck. They just need like too much to go right for everything to work. There's just so much setup in a game where like you can just run people over with Polka or whatever. So, or run people over with Kanata. So, again, I need to remind y'all, if you've been here this whole time, that we've yet to open a Kanata Oshi, and I have 2 packs left, and I have not, and it would be really funny if it was in the last box. That would not be planned. It would actually, I'm not happy about that, because that's the one I've been looking forward to the most this entire time, and I've yet to open it, which is unfortunate, but I'm hoping it's in there. That's a Kanata. That's a Kanata. Again, when I'll go back and I check the VOD, I will try to look at this like insane pack for like tier 1. Got a white cheer, we got restricted Kanata, we got second Iris, we got second Kanata, and the Promise event, all in one pack. So there you go. You are right. You are right. That is technically a Kanata. We did not specify. Did not specify. But I have noticed that the cheers have been coming in the packs that have had hits. When I go back and check this, it'll be pretty interesting to see if like the cheer packs also were the hit packs. So you want to see cheers in the packs, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. All right. Here we go. Come on, Kanata. We are hoping for a Kanata. Sweet. We did get a Kanata. All right, we're looking for the Kanata Oshi. I'm going to specify it now. I'm going to say very, very, very specific. We are looking for the Kanata Oshi, please. Kanata Oshi, not the Kanata first, not the Kanata second. We're looking for the Oshi card Kanata. If this is Kanata, I'm gonna lose it. There's definitely a hit in here. I don't know what it is, but it is a cheer. Oh, okay, we got the borderless first Zeta. Okay, so again, a hit comes with the cheer pack. All right, I wish I had noticed that earlier. I would have liked to have followed it, but yeah. So we did get a hit in with a cheer. So Maybe they're collated that way because they're like, you get a cheer, which you could just buy in the cheer deck. So as a bonus for getting a cheer, here's a pretty card. Maybe that's what they're doing. Not sure. All right. No hit in this one. Cheer and no hit. Okay, good. So we've already proven that theory down. Cheer does not necessarily mean hit. Okay. Good to know. But it is pretty interesting that the cheer packs have also had hits in them. All right. This one also does not have a hit, but it has a cheer. I don't know if that's technically a hit. It might technically be a hit. It's not a hit. A hit would be like one of the ones that's like limited 2 per box, right? Okay. But it seems like we have like a double foil pack in ones that we happen to have cheers with. I don't know. Too hard to say. Too hard to say. All I want to know is where's Kanata. If I don't get Kanata, I'm gonna be big sad. Big sad. This one is not a Kanata pack either. It could be the last pack. I don't know. I swear I didn't stack it. Again, like, that's the one I wanted to see the most, so I wouldn't do that to myself. All right, not in this one either. Let's see. Not in this one either, but that is a foil debut. That's pretty cool. Our foil rare. You know what I'm like most happy about as somebody who plays Magic the Gathering? That these foils are perfectly flat. Like, there's no curling in them whatsoever. That's just like, how come other companies can get that down, but Magic just like can't figure that out? That's a debut Kanata, not the one that we're looking for. Okay. Not a hit. This one does not have a hit in it either. All right. Is it appropriate to like start getting worried? Is it appropriate to start getting worried? Literally 3 packs. Literally 3 packs. Cursed. Not in this one. We did get a PC though, I guess. That's good. Okay. All right. There's a Mume. This is Kiara. All right. 2 packs left. 2 packs. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, something's in here. Something's in here. Let's see what we got. Let's go! There we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. That was way too dramatic. That was entirely way too dramatic. I did not need all that. I did not need all that. Okay, well, good to know that if you open a sealed case, you will get one of each Oshi. You're not guaranteed one Oshi a box, but you will get it if you get a sealed case. So if you go to your LGS or whatever, and they just give you a bunch of boxes, be like, no, I am not paying for that. I need it to be sealed, because otherwise, you're not going to get them all. But I think it is safe to say, other than the cheers, which a case was only going to have, what, 12 of each cheer? Is that what we determined? That it will not give you a play set of it. Okay. So, that's one of each Oshi, right? And then of the spots, I have like infinity of them. I will, here, I'm gonna pull out the extra shinies so that way we can kind of see. Okay, so these are all of the rares here. And then these, do I have any shinies of these? No. And these are just shiny events. So of these, oh, I put a polka in here, why? Normal PC and Axe, definitely good to see one of each of those. Super happy about that. No more packs, all the packs are gone. So we're just now counting to see what kind of cool stuff we got. Okay, so we got 2 of these, 2 shinies there. Let's see if we got any cool white cards. So we got the first Buzz, Zeta, and what else do we get? Anything else in white? I don't remember. That might have been our only really pretty white one, because everything else in there is just double rares. I'm gonna double check, and then let's count the cheers real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 exactly. So yeah, they must be limited 1 per box. So you do need to get the cheer set if you do want to play anything. If you want to play blue or red. So blue or red cheers are actually quite rare. So this I accidentally pulled in there. So these are all of my non-foils here for white. Okay. All right, so we got that one. And then let's see. I know we got a Suisei for sure. I think we got both Suiseis actually. So we got this Suisei. And then I'm pretty sure we got the first Suisei as well. I think we got a cool Kobo too, right? Yep, there's the Suisei. Yep, we got the Kobo. Yep, so those are our blue hits. We got these 3. There's 3. Yep. Okay. And this one, we got the second Kiara, which is super nice for the future. I don't know about this set. I don't think she's unplayable, but yeah. Polka. Okay, we got the first Kiara. We got the first Buzz Polka, which is this one's cool, but if you want to, I think the max rarity Polka just looks cooler, if I'm being perfectly honest. The alternate art on the Polka, I think is just so good. Okay. So we got these 3 as the hits. And then let's see what green. We got quite a few of the green ones. Yeah, so we got Airani. We got AZKi. We got Aki. We've got Picora. What else do we get? Those 4. Okay, so let's take a look. Once again, that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, if I remember correctly, 3. 3, 3, 1, and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did I do that math right? 3, 3, 3, and 4. Is that right? So 13. So that was about 1 per box. And then we got these as well. So these hits, so that's 13, 15. 15. Am I missing some somewhere? Maybe. Let me check these again, I guess. Let me just make sure, because this is a foil, for example. So I might have accidentally put them in here, but let's just make sure we have no more. I don't see any in there. Oh, there's a foil in here. It's just a debut, though. So the foil unlimited debuts are promo exclusive, right? You can't pull foil unlimited debuts. Those come in the tournament promo packs exclusively, I think, right? So the only foils that I can pull are the non-unlimited debuts. Let's see, just to make sure. Because like 15 is like a weird number, right? Because we have 12 boxes. So that means some of them are 2 hit, some of them are single hit. Is that how that works? I think we had one box that had 2 Oshis. Oh yeah, because then we had the 8 Oshis, right? So the Oshis are considered hits, I guess. They're the highest rarity cards. So I guess we include those. So 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Plus 13 is 23. So I wonder if that's what we got then. Was like on average, we would get 2 hits, whether it be this, or one of these. But then we only have 23. Am I short one? Did I miss one somewhere? Does that mean one of these boxes only had 1 hit in it and that's it? Man, that feels bad. Could you imagine you're just like, I'm gonna buy 1 booster box and you got 1 hit? Did I miss one? I don't see one. I mean, I'm gonna go through and sort these later off stream. Just to see, but I'm not seeing any more of the borderless treatments. The parallel treatments is what they call them. I don't see any more. Yo, what's up, J Money? Yeah, we just finished opening our case. We're just kind of going over to see like the pack collation. Yeah, that might be it. I don't know. I mean, like there was the foil commons and uncommons too, but again, like I'm just gonna double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So out of 12 boxes, we got 23 hits, which means one of these boxes didn't get anything. Okay. Interesting. Well, that was as dramatic as it possibly could have been. We didn't open the card that I was looking for the most until literally the second to last pack of the last freaking box. Whew, but we got there. Okay, so at least we learned something. So you're getting 1 of each cheer color per box. So if you want to play blue or red, you need either 20 boxes or you need to buy the cheer set. Next thing we learned is in a sealed case, you are guaranteed a playset, one of each of the Oshi cards. That's confirmed. In this sealed case, we also got either 2 URs or 1 OURs, what I've heard. We can prove, at least with this case, that that's what happened there. And then the SRs and what is the other rarity called? Give me a booster pack. The SRs, we got 13. So that's approximately 1 a box. Approximately 1 a box. But we very clearly opened boxes that had no Oshi cards in them whatsoever. So it would have been interesting to double check to see if we were getting more of these in those versus the Oshis. Like, I'm not really sure. Foil common and uncommons, a lot. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So those are all S's. And then, oh yeah, all of the S's should be in here. So I don't think there's any S spots, right? All of the spots are just rares. Yeah, these are all just rares. Okay, so let's see. This is a rare. This is a double rare, rare, double rare, rare, double rare, double rare, double rare, rare, double rare, double rare, double rare, S, rare, S, rare, double rare, S. Okay. So I'm just gonna pull out all of the S's and I'll put them all over here. Right. I'll try to do this a little bit quicker. This is an S, right? No, that's a rare. Double rare. This is an S. So what I'm gathering so far very quickly is that the S's are also quite rare. S's are also quite rare, it appears. This is an S. This is just a regular comment. How'd you get in here? Get out of here. Witness me, it says. Yeah, I get it. S. And S. Okay. Then we got these. Rare S. S. I think this case was like very green heavy. We are got a lot of green. A lot of green. We got the most of our SRs in green as well, and it looks like we're getting quite a few S's in green. Rare. S. Rare. S. And rare. Okay. So we'll do a final count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So maybe since we have one extra S, that one of these only had like one of extra these instead. That's interesting if true. That's interesting if true. But these are also quite rare. So knowing that they are quite rare, I'm glad to have seen these because I'm pretty sure that these are going to be quite rare then. And they're going to be pretty popular. So I'm glad to have gotten at least one of those. And I'm going to double check. Absolutely no duplicates either. Let's confirm. No duplicates of the S's? I don't think so. No duplicates. Getting this as well as an S has been pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think there's any duplicates of the parallel rarities. Nope. No duplicates. Okay. Well, that's good at least. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. So again, for those who weren't here at the beginning, we did open the cheer set. So we do have the, whoops, wrong order. We do have those. We do have the starter set Oshis as well. And then this was the starter deck. We had the Kombi and like a bunch of these cards. I don't recognize like almost any of these. So I want to say that like these must be pretty much exclusive except for the limiteds, I guess. All of these cards seem to be exclusive to the starter decks. Okay, here we go. 2 PCs, 3 Mane-chan, 3 Nodoka, 2 firsts, 2 circles, 2 amazings, 2 sub. Okay. Does that mean sub PCs also exclusive to all of these here? Maybe. Let's see. So I'm gonna just pull out axes and I'll pull out PCs and let's see how many that we got in the case, just real quick. Looks like I got quite a few. But yeah, it looks like sub PCs are also exclusive to the starter decks. So starter decks are absolute necessary purchases. Like no doubt about it. 100%. All right, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 normal PCs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 axes. It'd be interesting if I got 10 of each common. That would be interesting. I'll definitely count and inventory them later. But it is possible that I got 10 of each common. Yeah, I don't think... I guess I am interested in like some of the more sought after limited cards. So I guess I'll just pull those out real quick just to see how many of those I got in my case here. Definitely enough to play with for sure. Oh, there's a PC in here. There's 11. Yeah, looks like we got plenty of those. There's promise. Yeah, it looks like... Okay. Yeah, enemy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 promises. Okay, so maybe, what is the rarity difference? So this is an uncommon. This is an uncommon. And then like, I'm gonna go through and like I said, I'll count and inventory all of these just to see exactly how many of them I got, but it looks to me like I've got plenty of all of the mascots and everything. And then as we were going through the rares, I recall I saw enough of the restricted iris and the restricted mumes and the debuts and stuff. I'll go through and count these sometime, so that way I have everything ready for Friday, or at least the Saturday meetup. But yeah, there you go. That's everything. That's all the things. Here's the starter deck right here. And that's all the products. So we opened starter decks. I have more of these that I can open as well, so that way I have play sets of everything. Yeah. Got it all. That's basically it. So took us about, what, 3 hours? Took us about 3 hours to get through everything. It looks like I will be able to build all of my decks, so that's good. I don't know anything else. Any other questions? Anything that we can look up real quick before we end stream for the day? Anything else that people might be interested in knowing before this set comes out on Friday? No? It's pretty good. All right, well, thank you. It was definitely an interesting stream as we opened an OUR without even realizing it, and it was just sitting here for like the entire stream until we opened the regular one. So that'll be pretty funny on like a rewatch. And then yeah, getting the Suisei UR was super sick. That card looks great. The drama of opening Kanata second to last was interesting. Getting the two best commons in foil and getting the restricted Mume in foil was super cool. Yeah, I think that's about it. We're pretty happy with the case. We're pretty happy with the pulls. Yeah, just excited to actually sleeve them up and put them in decks. Actually, maybe while you guys are here, I can show you some of the cool stuff that I picked up while I was in Japan. And you can help me out with this real quick. So, before I go for the day, let me go ahead and let me move this case of cards out of the way. Let's put this on the table over here. Okay. All right. So while I was in Japan, I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I picked up a bunch of the hololive sleeves that I saw in stores as I was like traveling. So I got those. They didn't have any more set one sleeves anywhere that I could see, at least at retail. I'm sure that they had them at non-retail prices. Of course, I got a bunch of my favorite. What else do I got in here? That's some more Fulamoko. And then, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to show y'all. So, a lot of artists in Japan also sold these acrylic Oshi marks. And they had them for like all of the different Oshi cards. So while I was there, I was able to get Polka, Kiara, and Kanata. And as you flip them over, it says used. You can get these at anywhere that sells Dojin goods. So Dojin as in like, meaning fan made, not the other. I know what y'all are thinking. But so Hobby Station right here has it. But yeah, these are not official goods, so they're considered doujin goods. If you're not familiar with the term, that's what it means. And so these are not official, but they are acrylic, and they are markers, which if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I also showed off what came in the start deck, which is this thing. So it's got cardboard, double-sided damage counters, and the Oshi scale. So basically there are artist renditions of acrylic versions of this. J-Money, I did not say that. I did not say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. I mean, it is after midnight, so I guess you can say whatever you want. But yeah. This also came in the starter deck. It's a paper thing, and then as well as there's no like detailed rule book. I'm still waiting for an official translated version of that, but at least we have a English translation of the original quick manual. So if you weren't here for the beginning of the stream where we were opening up the start deck, you get to see what that looks like too. But yeah, so these packs, if you buy them, I just want to let you all know, they only come in packs of 55, like it says in the top left corner here. All right, only come in 55s. So these will only work for your main deck. And I bought a whole bunch of different ones because you want your cheer deck to be different sleeves from your main deck. I believe that's tournament policy. Like even if you look at the backs, so like the main deck cards have different backs from the cheers, for example. Yeah, so we have like the cheer backs are different backs. So I believe tournament policy was to put everything in different sleeves. So I wanted to make sure that I had like a bunch of different kind of sleeves. So some of these are for set 2, some of them are for set 3. I didn't grab any from set 1. Another cool thing that I saw, and these are available in if you go to Japan, they're in yellow submarines, or they are in let me see if I got the display box still. They are in yellow submarines, or I believe they even have some in like the Japanese equivalent of dollar stores, like Japanese stores. Shaki or whatever they're called. Where is the display box? Should have it. I swear I do. Got it right here. So, I see players using these all the time. So this particular set that I got was 20 bucks. Came with a bag, so 2,000 yen here, and they're basically damage counter dice. So you have the more damage, the number or the color changes. So the higher the number, the more the number changes. These were extremely clutch when I was playing hololive OCG in Japan. And these are like pretty cool things that I was able to get. I'm actually really impressed that you can actually somewhat see them, even with the camera that high up. It's pretty clear that you can see the damage. I like that, actually. That's very cool. This is the first time I've actually tried it on camera. But yeah, they're super cool. So they're 6-sided. So the first color goes 10 to 60. Second color goes up to 120. These ones go up to 180. These ones go up to what, 240? 240, and then this one goes up to 320, I think. 300, 280, 300. Yeah. So yeah, if you buy this set, now this set I got at Yellow Submarine. It was 2,000 yen, and it came with 15 dice, 5 of the smaller ones, 4 of the next one, 3, 2, and 1 of different damage size. So that way you don't have to have a bunch of dice on your things. You can just have 1 die on your character, and if it needs more, you just go up to the next color. It's super helpful. So these are the kind of things that I've gotten to kind of help me play this game. But once again, if you buy the official sleeves, just remember that's 55. That's just only enough for your main deck. Then you want your cheers to be completely different sleeves. You want dice damage counters. I don't think people really like these like loose, weird ones. but those exist. And then if you really want to get some cool stuff, there are these fan-made, unofficially made Oshi skills that they also sold in Japan. I kind of hope that if this game takes off in the US, that more artist alleys and stuff, people who get into the game will also take this idea and start doing it. But yeah, this is everything I've collected in getting ready for HoloLive coming to English. So I think that's everything. I don't think I have anything else to share with y'all. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much everything, yeah. So thank you for joining. I appreciate all the first-time chatters. I will be streaming every box, every set of HoloLive on here. If you're interested in Magic the Gathering, I will also be opening all of the store's products on here. And then otherwise, what am I going to be doing on this stream? Occasionally I'll do DDR streams, but maybe once I get an office space, I might stream some other stuff, like games and like actually stream. But most of the time, it's just me IRL with my phone, and I'm just like doing stuff. I go to Japan at least once or twice a year, so it's not out of the question for me to do streams there. But yeah, if you're here, I don't stream very often, so if you put on notifications, it'll probably be me doing some sort of pack opening or some sort of IRL stream, just like this. So that's it. Again, this comes out on Friday. None of these cards are going anywhere until then. We just got them in today, and I figured everybody was curious. So once the shop closed, I decided to open up so that way you can kind of see what everything looks like. So if you are in the Michigan area, we still have a couple booster boxes available. Still might have 2 starter decks available. We are out of the cheer sets. Those are gone. We have meetups every Saturday. We have the official promo packs. Actually, I have those. Here, let me grab them so you can see what those look like. That's the last thing I did. Yeah, unfortunately, Michigan was not one of the places that got the demo caravan, but we do have that's a different thing of promos. We did get these, though. So this is the monthly tournament pack volume 1. So if you sanction your store through the Bushi Roads or Bushinabi, you get access to this. So this is one of the tournament packs. So if you are in the Michigan area and you do want to earn some tournament promos, we have them. And I think our first sanctioned tournament is in a week. So it's not this coming Saturday. We're just doing a casual proxy legal meetup so people can play, trade, do whatever. But the first sanctioned tournament that we have here at the store will be on the 19th. And then we'll be doing them every Saturday from then on. And we are already signed up and sanctioned on both the HoloLive website and on Bushinabi. So you can check out there. And you can play here with us every Saturday until we're able to do more. So that's it. That's all of it. I don't actually even know what's in these packs. Let's see if it says. Tokino Sora AZKi, Iroha, Kiara, Polka, Bei, Suisei, Kuroni, Nodoka. And then alternate art cards of Sora and AZKi. So these are different from the demo caravan ones then, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Anybody get the demo caravan ones now? I'm not sure. But it says that the official tournament card pack are printed with rare type finishings. You get 13 cards at random. And I'm assuming these are all the unlimited debuts. And then there's alternate art Soras and AZKis in here. So yeah, I believe these are the unlimited foil debuts, if I had to guess. So the Crony would be sick. Suisei would be sick. Polka would be sick too. Kiara. Actually, like all of these would be pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. that's it. That's what we have. And that's everything. So if we've learned anything, buy a case so that way you get like a playset of everything so you can actually play the game. You also, in addition to getting a case, you will need 2 of these. So bare minimum, if you want to play this game and you want to have access to every single card, that is 1 entire sealed case to guarantee 1 of every hOCG card, and 2 of these to get all of the cards that you need to have play sets of everything. I think that's it. Oh, and the cheer set, because technically you're not going to have enough reds or blues to play without the cheer set. If you want to play Suisei, or you want to play Kiara or Polka or something, you're going to need the cheer set to play those. If you want to just play white or green, you don't actually need to get the cheer set, because you won't need that. You'll have enough greens and whites just from the starter decks alone, because it comes with 10 of each in these anyway. So that's it. If you want to play everything, that's a lot of money up front. Like I said, I think the cases are like $700 to like $900 or something. And then these are like $20-30 or something. The cheer sets are like somewhere between 10 and $20. So if you wanted to like get a guaranteed playset of everything, let's go highs on everything, right? So 900 plus 60 plus 20, right? That's almost $1,000. It's like $1,000 at like maximum retail to get access to every card from set 1. So that's it. That's everything. That's all I can say for sure for now. And then the only other thing I can say for sure is any of the parallel rarities are quite rare. They're quite rare. Actually, if I remember correctly, the OURs are limited to 1 per master case. So we happen to luck out and get that in this case, if that's the case. I believe it's normally just 2 URs, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. And then SECs are insane. They're just super rare. Like, they're going to be, right? They're the signs. Like, I remember seeing the Kiara and Suisei ones in Japan, and like months and months later, they were still like over $1,000 each or something when I saw them in showcases. So that makes sense. But yeah, all right, we just broke the 3-hour mark. I think that's pretty much everything for hololive. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I will definitely be doing this again in October for the second set. I will definitely, later on this month actually, so in like 2 weeks, I'll be opening Magic the Gathering Edge of Eternities on here. I think that's on the 21st. I usually open some number of collector boosters and some number of play boosters and some number of commander decks. So if you're interested in Magic the Gathering, I will be doing that in like 2 weeks. Other than that, you probably won't see me stream very often unless I'm doing something IRL or whatever. So if you're interested in pack openings, you're interested in hololive or Magic, just don't feel bad about putting on the the notifications, because I don't stream very often, and when I do, this is all I pretty much do. Just talk cards and open cards, and that's it for now anyway. So appreciate y'all. I'll talk to some of y'all either in our store Discord or in the hololive fan Discord or on social media when I am done with my break from social media, which will be at the end of the month. But yeah, that's everything. Alrighty, y'all. I will see you later.